Morning. Class, we will not be having a class today because, as you can see, we're having pretty much a bad weather today. So what we will do is, I hope that you are watching this. I want you to um, see this video, this movie trailer, and you will watch this again and again, and look for your look for the vocabulary, your vocabularies.
I love the Smiths.
Sorry?
I said I love the Smiths. You've good taste in
You
music.
like the Smiths?
Yeah. To die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. I love them.
Holy.
This is a story of boy meets girl.
They made a statue of us.
The boy, Tom Hansen, grew up believing that he'd never truly be happy until the day he met the one. The girl, Summer Finn, did not share this belief.
Rummaging for answers.
You should know up front, this is not a love story.
I think we should stop seeing each other.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Start from the beginning and tell us what happened.
I tried to talk to her in the copy room. She's totally not having it. Maybe she was just in a hurry. And maybe she's an uppity, better than everyone super skank.
In college, they called me perfectly adequate Hanson.
They used to call me anal girl. I was very neat and organized.
See you, boyfriend?
No. Who needs it? We're young, might as well have fun while we can.
Wait. What happens if you fall in love?
You don't believe that, do you?
What? It's love, it's not Santa Claus. I think it's official. I'm in love with Summer. I love how she makes me feel. Did you ever even have a boyfriend?
Of course.
What happened? Why didn't they work out?
What always happens? Life.
So get over her.
I don't want to get over her. I want to get her back.
We've been like Sid and Nancy for months now.
We have some disagreements, but I hardly think I'm Sid Vicious.
No, I'm Sid.
Oh, so I'm Nancy.
Okay, so our target would be vocabulary. No, we'll be getting some of the words and phrases in the movie trailer. Those types of words or kinds of words would be good taste. Well, what is good taste? So, good taste, good and taste means he has fine selection. In things. Okay? So I want you to do now is use good taste in a sentence. For example, he has good taste in picking up the right bag for his outfit. Okay? Another. Another one would be the one. What do you mean by the one? It means, does it refer to the someone who is important, or something about love? And again, use it again use it again in a sentence. I want you guys to write this down, put it on paper, and every example that I'll be presenting here, you put your own sentence on it. Okay? Next would be upfront. Now, what do you mean by upfront? Upfront means first, or at the beginning. For example, you have to pay upfront the bill or your debt. Okay? Another one is work out. What is a workout? Is this an exercise? No, actually, it means to get out. It means to go well. Now, you might be wondering, how come some of the words that I wrote here have different meaning? It's because words are created every day, and people, or as readers and listeners, have different views on it. They have different explanations. It's in the context. Okay? So they create, or the use of the language has more than one meaning. You're still following me? Okay. Another one would be slack. What is slack? Okay, a slack is a verb that means lazy or careless. Okay, anyway, guys, as you can see, I have here my our website of the school is this www.iyv.com. It means improve your vocabulary. And here's also my site, www.woodrum.com. Okay, so let's go back again. So slack, it means, it's a verb. It means lazy or careless. Let's put it in an example. The guy slacked too much on working at the bakery. Okay. Just put an example. Just one example per word that I put here, or word or phrase. The next is vision. That is a vision. I know it is a very common word. Vision. It is a noun. And what is a vision? It is the ability to view the future. See Okay. Now, this is a very common. I won't be giving a example for this. Okay. So this is already very common. What's next to our list is master. Master is what? It could be a noun or a title, like master showman, or master samurai, or the masters of the galaxy. Okay, something like that. Okay, so when you are practicing your pronunciation, it's okay that sometimes you don't get the pronunciation right. It is because you need to practice it every day. Practice it every day and repeatedly. Why? To get the proper term, the proper pronunciation. Example. Infamous. Infamous, it is not pronounced as infamous. Mus. It is pronounced as infamous. When you see in the dictionary the letter A, it is written like this. It is pronounced as mas, without sounding the U. Okay? It's infamous, not infamous. Oh, so let's go back to our topic. Next is patron. What is a patron? It is a plural noun. It means a person who gives financial or other support to person or businesses. Okay? So, if you ever heard of a patron before, usually I hear that word mostly in churches, something like that. Right. Next is okay. Caught up in. What do you mean by caught up in? Caught, someone or something has taken over you, has entrapped you. Up, in. When you combine the words, it gives different meaning. Caught up in. What does it mean? It's a phrasal word. It's a phrasal. It's a phrasal verb that means trap in, or entangled. Entangled in. Entangled, like something caught up your foot when you're moving into a forest and something caught up your foot, or you got trapped by a large cage, or you got trapped inside your house, or something like that. Trapped in. Wait, hold on. Another word would be, so let's put here the A word as us. Okay. Another word would be nuance. What's a nuance? It is pronounced as no. It means longer vowel sounds. No. Ants. Nuance. It means subtle. Okay, so subtle or minute of differences in words. Okay, what does it mean? A subtle, silent B, a subtle or minute difference in words. Now, the best example for this nuance is R, run and sprint. These two words are both action words. Run, it is like moving or walking fast. Sprint, running or run very fast. What is the difference? The difference is you could sprint for a short given of time. You cannot sprint for 1 hour or even 30 minutes. You can only sprint for only a given time only. Like, let's say, for 10 seconds. How about run? Can you run for 1 hour? Yes. You can run for 1 hour, or you can run for 30 minutes. The idea is, the use of the word. You have to put, if you're going to use sprint, you have to put or to emphasize the given time, and that would be 10 seconds. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to the vowels, the vowel letter A that is supposed to be pronounced as a, or the vowel sound. Okay, it's pronounced as a. Let's go back to the word that I give it already was infamous. Now, how do you pronounce this? Okay, it is pronounced as in, fa, and mas. Infamous. Another example would be I'm looking for my checklist. I have there I have the some of the keywords on how to pronounce properly the vowel sounds. Okay, so it's really important that you have these guidelines. Okay, no, notorious. Okay, so notorious is, or the word notorious is pronounced as no. Okay, so this is pronounced as notor notorious. Okay, notorious. Long e, long vowel sound e. Notorious. Okay. So what does infamous and notorious means? Infamous. Oh, sorry again. So I just said infamous. Okay. Infamous and notorious.
Oh.
Okay. So infamous and notorious are in meaning they are alike. Okay. Actually they are a synonym. It means to be famous. Famous. To something. This is st. S dot t dot something or someone or somebody that. Okay. So actually infamous and notorious are the same. Actually they are the same in me. Another word is so pronoun. What does it mean? It is pronounced as renowned. Renowned means, oh, let me just erase this. Renowned means is also to be famous. Famous to something, someone, or somebody, but good. So again, a while ago we were discussing infamous. And notorious. Notorious. Okay? So renowned, to be famous on something, someone, and or somebody good. Alright, let's go back to our topic. Now the next phrase would be vested in me. So vested in me is a verb. It means someone or something given an authority. Okay, so again, I'll be asking you to, every time that I am posting words or phrases here in my mini illustrated blackboard, I want you to put your own example on on each word that I have mentioned here. Okay? So vested in me means given an authority. Another word is, or phrase is, life sentence. What is life sentence? It is usually a term used in prison. A term used in prison. It means life sentence. Life sentence means what do you call this? Life sentence means prison as punishment. Punishment for a person found guilty by the court. Okay, so he is put to life sentence in a prison. So let's put that back. Okay. Next phrase would be laid eyes on. It is a informal or informal word that means so. Well, what kind of example can you give about this? I laid eyes on the burger inside the oven. You see, it only say that I saw the burger inside the oven, right? Okay. So it's very simple. All you have to do is practice and more practice, because whenever you speak, you get criticized by people who will be hearing your video. But it is good because your your vocabulary, you will learn. Okay, and learning is a process of both both student and teacher learn from each other. Okay, so do not be afraid if you are pronouncing it wrong. Okay, it only takes time and practice. The next word would be redemption. What is redemption? Redemption is a noun. It is something given to make up for past errors. Okay, regaining or to be saved from. So, for example, it is my redemption that I have to study for my for the future class that I will have. Yeah, to make up past errors. That's it. Maybe because, but I said that because when I was this is only example, okay. When I was in college, I did not go much or do much in college. I slack. Yeah. You I said already about what mean is slacking. It means lazy. So when I was in college, for example, okay, I was slacking, and for now, this is my redemption, so I could prove my worth. Okay. Now again, this is my my website. Okay, it is www.woodrealm.com. Woodrealm, wood as in the one that you use in your house. Okay, in furnitures, and realm, realm REALM. Okay. Okay, the next word is, or the phrase, comes down to. Okay. Comes down to is all verbs. Yes. Yes. A three, it is known as a three-word verb. What does it mean? It means final result. What would be your what will be the final result of what you are looking for, or what are you searching for? Okay. Okay. So the next word that we'll be looking for, or will be something out for, is a word allude and refer. So they have the same meaning, but they have the same meaning, but they describe differently. Let's go first to allude. Allude is a verb, and its pronunciation is ah. long vowel sound. Allude. Okay? So, allude means to make excuse me, to make reference right. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, to make a reference. What kind of reference? It could be a scene in a movie, or something you want to point out in a book. Okay. So let's go back. Let's go now to refer. So again, we said that allude and refer is the same thing, the same meaning. Refer is a verb. It means to mention something by name. Okay? Something by name. So what would be a good example of this? Referral or someone, but the most important thing is it represents a name, not like in allude. It's indirect. You're not stating the name, but the content. Okay? Okay. Now there's here is another example. Content. And there's another example of content. Actually, this has two meanings, but different in pronunciation. The first one is content. And the other one is content. Okay? Content and content. What's the difference? Okay, so we emphasize again the vowel sound of A as ka, content, and the other one is content. Okay, so let's move first to content. What does it mean? For example, in your bag there is there's paper, there are ball pen, there are pencils, there are all kinds of stuff inside your bag. So it means that the content of your bag could be school supplies. Okay. Another example would be table of content. Content. Okay. Table of content. This is a list of figures, of elements. Okay. So the other one is ka, kan, content. It is different. The other one is a noun. Here, content. Here is an adjective. It means content, happy or satisfied. Okay, so this ends now our my discussion, and for you to be doing your assignments that will be passed on next week Monday. Okay, so plus don't forget to visit our website. That's www.iyv.com. That is improveyourvocabulary.com, and my website, it's Woodrum, www.woodrum.com. Okay, so thank you very much for the time and listening, and I hope to see you in school after the storm is after the sun goes out. Okay, see you at class. Thank you so much.